Hello and welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. Playing as Nola'avrei here, my smuggler. And where we last left off, we were doing an interlude video, we were doing the Flashpoint Mandalorian Raiders, and we were getting to know Corso a bit more. We located his cousin Rona, and of course we introduced ourselves a bit more appropriately to our Wookiee companion Bowdar. So, where we are up to right now, we have two new business opportunities with Risha here in regards to looking for the fortune of Nocdrayan. And the first one we will be heading to is the opportunity on the world of Tatooine. So, to get ourselves underway, let's just familiarize myself. We got level 66 during the flashpoint, so anything new? Not yet. We have a few things to sell. That looks fine. Okay, not a problem. Right. Oh, actually, how many tech fragments do I have? Ah, no, that's fine as well. Right, okay. So, Tatooine, it's on the Outer Rim. A harsh desert planet off all the major trade routes, Tatooine is known for its heat, its sand, its dangerous wildlife, and little else. Only a few settlements dot Tatooine's endless wastes, inhabited by handfuls of traders and moisture farmers. Tatooine's obscurity has also attracted a small but significant criminal population, here to hide from galactic authorities. Tatooine lacks any central government or allegiance to the Republic or Empire. There are rumors of an imperial occupation taking place in one of the frontier settlements, but nothing has been confirmed. Yes, similar to Nar Shaddaa, but unlike Nar Shaddaa, where there was diplomatic neutrality to consider, both players of the Republic and the Empire will both be on Tatooine at the same time. Players from the Republic, like ourselves, will be arriving at the dedicated spaceport of Anchorhead, whereas players of the Empire will be arriving at the spaceport in the city of Mos Ela, and then we'll be travelling along similar routes, and we'll probably encounter one another, if not before, in the Dune Sea. But we'll look more into that once we actually arrive and get out of the spaceport itself. So, let's get ourselves underway. And as we do so, I'm going to fill my glass up with some more juice, because my throat is a little bit rough. Okay, here we are.
Welcome to the Bantha tail end of space, otherwise known as Tatooine. Hope you enjoy heat, Captain. It's the closest you'll get to landing on a sun, unless you're really unlucky.
What cargo am I delivering to this flaming dust ball?
No delivery here, only a pickup. We're here because of a crime lord named Diago Hickson, the closest thing Nocdrayan ever had to a rival. Diago was always trying to one-up Noc. They fought for territory, bragging rights, and the occasional woman. The battles were legendary.
What started this war between Noc and Diago?
Noc was the most successful gangster in the galaxy. Diago was never happy being number 2. Diago celebrated Noc's death by raiding one of his storehouses, stole an advanced Gree sensor computer, priceless technology. To find Nocdrayan's fortune, we need to pry that sensor computer out of Diago's sticky fingers.
Everybody has a price. What's Diago's?
These days, privacy. No one's seen Diago in years. He only communicates through his lieutenants. One of those lieutenants, a Nicto named Two Creek, promised to help. You need to meet him.
You must want something in exchange for helping us.
To Creek wants fame. I promised I'd tell everyone he helped find Noctrain's riches. If you run into Diago, watch your back. He makes Skavak look like a Jedi Padawan.
What the blazes is a Padawan?
Jedi in training, goody-goody students, always on their best behavior. Never mind. To Creek owns a club in the desert outside Anchorhead. He's expecting you. Good luck, Captain.
So we're going to be paying this Nikto in exposure, basically, once we get a hold of Noctrain's fortune. And we have a codex entry on this Diago Hickson. The second best
functioning at peak efficiency, Master. All
smuggler.
to serve you.
Brilliant thief, ruthless crime lord, and notorious lady killer. Diago once competed with the infamous Noctrain to rule the galactic underworld. He claimed victory after Noctrain died, bringing many cunning and merciless criminals throughout the galaxy under his heel. Oh. So Diago here, Noctrain, fought over a woman as well, but Diago accidentally caused her death during their feud over the years. I see. Well, that's going to be awkward. Right, let's get ourselves down to Anchorhead. So, one of Diago's lieutenants, this Tukrik, owns a cantina. I think I know which cantina they speak of, which means we won't be speaking to Tukrik for a little while. There's actually a few things some of the locals may ask for help with before we can actually get out of Anchorhead itself. But we shall see.
Bye.
Oh, we actually never looked at the biography of Bowdar, did we? We were meaning to do that once we left Nar Shaddaa. Oh, so he's a Wookiee gladiator. Spent over a century facing countless opponents without ever losing a match. Holy hell. The galaxy's greatest gladiator. On the surface, he may seem like a simple-minded brute, but nothing could be further from the truth. Bowdar eventually discovered the identity of the Trandoshans who first captured and enslaved him. One night on an arena on Lothria, Bowdar learned that his former captors were sitting in the stands. An unfortunate weapons malfunction caused the drunken Trandoshan slavers to meet an untimely and extremely messy end. Bloody hell. So, Bowdar likes a good fight against worthy foes, protecting the weak, and personal honor. He dislikes cruelty, bullying, slavery, and respecting authority that's in the wrong. Okay, then we'll probably get along rather well. As I say, we'll just leave our freighter here. We still have yet to come up with a name. I think I'd feel more attached to our freighter if we were doing the space missions, where we were actually dedicating time to upgrading the ship and putting it through its paces a lot more, but we're not. But we'll see. There's still plenty of time. So we have, looks like an astromech droid. But, first things first. To get ourselves out of the spaceport. So we have the town or city of Anchorhead here. Not overly large, but plenty of things to keep us occupied. And to the south we have the Republic transport droids, which will taxi us to other regions. If we pull out here, we have the Imperial occupied town of Mos Ela. Both Republic and Imperial players will end up in Junland, either from the north or to the south. And they'll both actually end up linking up into the Dune Sea. There are ways to gain access to their versions or their territories of Junland, but it comes with its own risk. Also, we are on the PvP instance, and we're the only Republic player, so the chances of actually encountering a player from the other faction are rather slim. The chances exist. We could always see if we find anyone, but we'll see how things go. Either way, we have this astromech droid that would like our attention.
Hi, sorry to interrupt. My name's Fowler. I was told you might be passing through. I represent the Republic here, but I keep my ear to the ground. I've heard things about you, and I'd like to chat. Get my meaning?
Look, Fowler, I promise. I'm just here to do business.
Hey, buddy, I'm not looking to bother you. I just want to meet. I've got a little, embassy in downtown Anchorhead. Swing on by. I promise you it's worthwhile.
Does that mean there's money involved?
There's money involved, and there's an awful lot at stake. That's about all I can say. Fowler out.
Okay, this representative, this Fowler, would like to have a word at his embassy. Once again, we have our heroic mission terminal here. If we didn't want to find the NPCs to unlock various heroic missions. So Fowler's embassy is actually on the far eastern edge of the town itself. But we have a local sheriff.
I demand to speak to the magistrate. The crime rate in this cesspool it's unacceptable.
Sorry, you lost me there. Who is it you're looking for?
The magistrate. Some hoodlums just robbed me, and I want him to do something about it.
You're a long way from Coruscant, pal. Republic's got no jurisdiction here. You got a problem with the locals? Buy yourself a blaster and deal with them yourself.
Yep, that's pretty much how it goes. There's a pseudo-law enforcement militia kind of going on here, but really they're understaffed, underpaid, and probably lack the empathy to really bother themselves unless it's something major. If something needs to be done, do it yourself, pretty much.
Morning, stranger. Don't take much to see you're not a local to Anchorhead. Now, I'm not going to beat around the bush. We need help, and I'm hoping you can provide it. The Twin Sons pirates think they can get away with murder, and usually do. But now, they're selling our people as slaves, and we won't stand for it.
I'm hearing you.
We don't know where they're holding the slaves, but we have uncovered a different Twin Sons operation. Old Zerka droids. They're smuggling them off-planet by way of a warehouse outside Anchorhead. I figure that's the place to start looking for anything more.
If you know anything else about this area, now's the time.
They guard the warehouse pretty heavily. Some of the thugs there are sure to know what the other side of their operation is doing. Search any communications you find. See if you can follow the trail to uncover their slaving operation. The children of Anchorhead are counting on you.
Okay, so the Twin Sons involved in some slavery. We don't know where the slavers are, but we do know about a droid smuggling operation as well. Okay, we can look into that. In fact, we'll do that first. There are various other quests, normally located around the cantina here in Anchorhead. So we're hoping that if we bust this droid smuggling ring, it might lead us to where the enslaved citizens of Anchorhead happen to be. Oh well, that worked out. We really just came in here and we grabbed a data pad. Yeah. Send a signal in the cantina VIP lounge. And we also picked up a signaling device. Okay. Now...
Spy kids are on the prowl again.
Sand people?
No mistaking them. Marching across the Junlin wastes, testing our borders.
They'll never move on Anchorhead.
Better hope not. Lost my son to those savages. Didn't stand a chance.
Okay, something about sand people there. We have a back entrance to the cantina here.
Stick with me, gorgeous. I'll show you the galaxy. Take you places you've only dreamt of.
Keep talking, Flyboy. I've heard it all.
Don't believe me? My ship's in the hangar right now. As soon as you get off, I'll show you.
No, I believe you. Like I said, I've heard it before. Left home, saw the sights, and got ditched on a backwater planet. Now I'm serving drinks. You want something or not?
And here's a Twin Sons contact.
You're Shanax? I hear you're selling slaves for the Twin Sons.
Yinga yinga kijita, nimni tanuv, alelo kwekuta, chobad I kafstuan, dile jihulo kuta.
You know, violence is usually my last resort. Usually.
Chino hagwa buntacho, chubalong haku. Wo grani tampio da pushi wompa, pu tula musta.
Yeah, I definitely don't like slaves. If we can bust up the slavery ring, good for us. Now there is a heroic mission and another exploration mission here. Well, let's look into this Hangar 21 first. So we've been level synced down to level 29 here. On Tatooine as well. Oh, we still have a 35% critical chance. It's pretty decent. Bonus here to defeat 15 of the Twin Sun forces. push along this way. We have the slave master and their kidnappers. God damn it. Okay, we just need to rescue the slaves now. Just clear out a few more of the twin sons, get the bonus. Hey, happy days. And the slaves are being held behind here. There you go, you're free. Happy days. Be free. How are we doing for our conquest? Slow so far, but... let's get out of this hangar. Give the sheriff the good news. So yeah, Tukarika, the Nikto lieutenant, isn't in this cantina in Anchorhead. I believe he has the cantina over in Junland, which we're not probably going to be visiting in this first stream / video.
The slaves are free.
I know. We've had a few turn up here with a wild story about a lone woman who took on all the twin sons. I'll send some of the militia boys to hold that hangar the sons were working out of. We'll make sure no one starts that sort of thing up again. On behalf of the free men of Tatooine, I thank you.
Happy days. Right. Get ourselves over to the cantina now.
Speak to the magistrate. The crime rate in the cesspool is unacceptable.
I think there's 3 more quests we can grab, one of them being a heroic.
You got a problem with the locals? Buy yourself a blaster and deal with them yourself.
Right, who to speak to first? I guess we might as
Stick
well...
with me, gorgeous. I'll show you the galaxy. Take you places you've only dreamt of.
Keep talking, Flyboy. I've heard it all.
I've already heard these conversations before.
Don't believe me? The ship's in the hangar right now. Soon as you
Something
get
wrong, pal? You're skittish as a Jawa.
Ogene kunk, toleras ege mas fonales. Folio semisem, ugeneset ki. Ege fat iol, zero es sugarzo.
How do you figure that?
Seche ben textu razo, zo kisal. Eves tob ere ni as igrit. Saka homa, Niomasto alat elere.
What's the upside for me?
Estabo lab megmindig uge oze gisazos. As urig fico had mert akisok. Seche bentex du raso. Zokisal.
Oh, lovely. So, the Mandalorians want control of Anchorhead, or one of the clans at least. And they've started making one of the local bunkers, one of the local compounds, siege-proof. Right, we need to deal with their War Master and deal with 12 Mandalorians. I think there's also a bonus mission, but we'll have a look into that once we get out of the cantina. So I'll speak to this constable.
Tauz azulas uval tung mi chakulka dimaji. Joto gekwanga chuska, nul chakichawa.
I've always wondered how the other half lives.
Poya toka changa goptula dobata wana wanki. Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka. Chaskruni dopat kurira dokanki kung.
How much are those holocams worth, exactly?
Kupa tonti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni, umpa hupa, chikilia umpasa dobiska. Negtori na natuta, ta aita wanawanga na chuba. Patoga wata kiko uba kiri wata buki donko.
Okay, so state-of-the-art holocams are being stolen. The only elite the constable has is prior to their theft, there are astromech droids being, they suppose, remotely controlled. So we have the Mandalorian bunker. We need to find an astromech droid that's looking suspicious. In addition, while we're here, we'll speak to this Sulliston. Bowra, can you get out of the way, please? Thank you.
What's with the weapons? Expecting an attack? Why can't your client tell me about this?
What's the upside for me?
Okay, so we are meant to ambush the assassins who are being sent to deal with this warp evaporator entrepreneur. Seems that these assassins are being sent every time he uses a holo terminal. So we're going to pretend to be him and get their attention. Oh. Have an astromech droid here looking suspicious. Do you have what I'm looking for? You do not. Ah, you do have the remote device though. Perfect. It looks like a typical restraining bolt, but it's receiving a remote signal from somewhere. Here's a hollow terminal. Let's use the identity card. And we picked up a communications device. Seems to be a link to a nearby warehouse. Perfect. So that's where the assassins potentially are working out of. Let's go take a look, shall we? Tatooine is rather morally grey in terms of some of the business we could involve ourselves in. I mean, we've dealt with the slavers, but water evaporators, I suppose that's also rather charitable work. A bonus to eliminate 10 assassins, but we also need to find the Ultra Commando. The Ultra Commando is somewhere up here. Let's put a dent in the forces of the assassins. Hopefully that'll dissuade them from keep coming. They'll pull out of the contract. So, before we do anything else, yeah, Neb and his client used to be on the lower level of the cantina. Let's go deal with the Mandalorian, shall we? This doesn't usually go so badly. So, here to the bunker. There's never any reason, unless it's extremely busy down here, to go to the right, as everything we need is down the left here. It looks like someone's cleaning house, though. There's normally Mandalorians here. I have a feeling there's another player or two down here. Yep. So, we have these munitions as well we can deal with as a bonus mission. 2 more munitions. There's a large security chest over there. Deal with this patrolling enforcer. Yeah, there is some munitions over there. Good. Another patrolling Mandalorian here. I need 1 more chest of munitions before we really go deal with the War Master. So let's backtrack a little. So we'd rather get the bonus done before we complete the mission. That'll do. Now can we get back into the final room? Shit. Ooh, yes. He must have just respawned that that Mandalorian there. Gonna do is clear out this group as well. The war leader's actually dead right now. Just in case we end up aggroing this group, we may as well deal with them both. Okay, plenty of goodies to sell. We were able to wield a lightsaber. Have one in our possession. Bowdar, what are you wielding? Your arena vibro sword. Oh. Perfect. trying to prevent him from activating his stun ability. Oh well, we tried. And that's the magistrate thanking us, and there's another alien research, another locked supply crate we can put away. Let's quick travel back to the cantina. And let's go track Yeah, let's go track who the astromech droids belong to. Who's controlling them remotely. It's leading us just outside of Anchorhead to this sand crawler here.
There are droids stealing holocams from Anchorhead. I traced their control signal here. Start running, and you might just make it.
Yes, I won't thieve anymore. Just because I got caught. The Jara's gonna thieve, indulge in some more thievery. Now, this could be just racial stereotyping. I should feel probably bad about it. But Jawas are notorious for getting the best out of a deal, shall we say. Oh.
Your client is safe now. I think I flushed all of the assassins.
Okay.
Happy days. Oh. Ah, slightly better. We need a power relic. There we are. Okay, next. Oh, we need to go to the constable. Let him know about the Jawa and his droids. What the constable then wants to do is his own business.
There was a Jawa controlling the droids remotely. He was responsible for stealing the holocams, but I got them back.
Kuchusa yomata chitoya, nam kanoya choski nawi. O grani tampio da pushi wompa, pu tula musta.
Pleasure doing business. Right. The only thing left to really do is go see this Representative Fowler. Let's see what he has to say. Okay, and what have we stumbled into here?
Leave me alone! I haven't done anything to you!
You stole corporate documents, Camus. Zerka doesn't take industrial sabotage lightly.
Contact. Unidentified subject, possibly a collaborator.
You know the drill. No survivors, no leaks.
Look, I just took a wrong turn at the cantina.
Nice try. Open fire.
Oh, great.
Is it safe? Are they dead?
Why were those people attacking us?
Well, they were... Sorry, I've gotta... Just keep breathing. Okay. My name is Camus Orden. I used to be an accountant. My company sent those men to kill me. It's a Zerka Corporation severance package.
What happened in here? Come on, Camus, you know how I feel about corpses in my workspace.
You were supposed to be here. You swore I'd be protected.
Sorry, Camus. As an official Republic representative, I have to at least look like I'm being diplomatic with the locals.
Camus would be dead if not for me.
Yeah, I gathered that. Camus isn't exactly the fastest gun in the galaxy. You're probably catching on that we're a bit understaffed, and that I'm not really a bureaucrat.
It took you a month to tell me that.
This is a Republic Strategic Information Service project, a covert operation. It's a major assignment. Mystery, corporate scandal, and incredibly dangerous tech, with a lot of lives on the line. You could make all the difference.
You know how to make a sale, I'll give you that.
This all started when Camus forwarded some Zerka Corporation documents to his local Republic security office. Now, we've been watching Zerka a while. They buried a lot of scandals, done a lot of dirty deals, but this was something special.
The documents were mixed in with old expense reports. They described a billion-credit research facility for the study of a Type 7 device.
Type 7 device being Zerka shorthand for device capable of eliminating a planetary population.
A corporation has a weapon that can destroy a planet?
Destroy a planet? Or maybe just kill everyone on it. Makes a difference to the right kind of megalomaniac. Turns out they abandoned the project decades ago. We're lucky to know the facility was here on Tatooine. So Camus and I came to find whatever doomsday device Zerka had and keep them from burying the evidence. And us.
Why would Zerka leave behind such an expensive project?
From what we could find, sounds like the device went haywire, and Zerka bailed rather than try and clean it up. Now, clues to Zerka's operation have been extremely hard to come by. Impossible, as a matter of fact. We've got one avenue left, but it's too dangerous for Camus or me. An old compound Zerka used as a staging area.
If it's far, I charge for travel expenses.
We'll talk credits after you're done. Besides, you haven't even heard the best part. After Zerka left, the compound was taken over by a gang of Gamorrean raiders who, I discovered, don't appreciate visitors. Still, judging by these dead guys here, we might be able to push past the Gamorreans and search Zerka's old storage archives. Gather any data left.
What is a Gamorrean exactly?
Nasty humanoids, almost 2 meters tall. Brutal, but not very bright.
Be careful. Finding the files that Zerka left in that compound is important, but don't get killed.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay. So we need even more Zerka records to find out what they were doing here on Tatooine, what this facility was all about. The records, though, are now being held in a facility taken over by Gamorreans. The man-pigs of the Star Wars universe. Which makes me think of the Chinese room's Amnesia. Since we've really dealt with all of our quest lines here in Anchorhead, we could take a break, but I think we'll take a step out into Junland and actually go retrieve these Zerka records. Because once we have the records, I believe we're coming back to the embassy there. Yeah, some of the structures here have seen better days. As a Republic trooper, you arrive as there are droids strapped with explosives blowing up various buildings. So, it's a transport service droid.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
There are a few other outposts in Jundland to the east of where we're heading right now that I don't think we need to visit. I think there are a few quests there, but I think they're part of the bonus series, which is a series of quests after you've completed your main objectives on that world. But I think that's Tukrik's cantina in the distance. So we'll speak to that lieutenant later. So we're just here briefly at a Dreviad outpost to go look into Zerka Corporation. Drop down. That'll do. Watch out, some of these Gamorreans have a stun or a knockback. Something annoying about them. Oh, a bit of mail. There's a straightforward bonus mission to defeat 10 of the Gamorreans. The bonus mission, and seems we came in during a meeting. Don't mean to interrupt, but we kind of have things to do here. See what this is all about.
So what do you say? Do we have a deal? Marvelous. I have absolutely no idea what you just said, my indelicate friend, but marvelous.
Sir, intruders!
Well, you don't look like you're part of Shurg's little Gamorrean clan.
Are you with Zerka Corporation?
Oh, indeed. So let me guess. You're here because of Camus, hmm? That little rat does know how to squeak. Of course, I can't have you interrupting my deal. I'd murder you myself, but that's just not possible right now.
Who are you? What are you?
Well, that's a bit personal. Maybe another time. The rest of you can deal with this interruption. I'll be in touch later.
Okay. Looks like Zerka Corporation are also after some data. I wonder if they managed to get a hold of it. Regardless, we did download what we believe we needed. Now we need to get ourselves back over to Anchorhead. So quick travel over to the cantina and go from there. Combat music still playing in the background. Right, so close, level 67, where we'll unlock our second heroic utility point. Okay. Not a problem. Let's go speak to the SIS agent. See if we can discover what Zerka were up to, what this Class 7 facility was all about.
I'll feel a lot better when we change bases, Fowler. I don't like this.
You say that now, but just wait until you see the real desert. Hey, look who's back. And alive. You able to find anything?
I found your data, along with Gamorreans and a Zerka strike team.
Blast. Guess they must be one step ahead of us.
Master Fowler? It looks like there's a call coming in.
Why, hello, everyone. Master Fowler, Master Orden. And my little visitor from the Gamorrean hideout. Especially nice to see you again. You're doing well, I hope.
Get to the point.
Since I didn't get the chance before, I thought I'd formally introduce myself. I am Gaiam Lexende, here on behalf of Zerka Corporation.
I know that name.
I understand that the Republic is disputing Zerka's property rights. I've come to Tatooine to retrieve our belongings, including Camus Orden.
You corporate types think you own everything.
Because we do. Zerka will take any actions necessary to protect its interests. And I assure you, our representatives in the Senate can excuse any incidents.
Lexende. They say he's the son of an executive. He's supposed to run the company's special enforcement branch.
Rich boy who took up wet works as a hobby. Up to his neck in cybernetics. Good news is, Zerka wouldn't have sent him if we were on the wrong track. He wants to keep us from the old facility. Look, Camus and I could use some time to review this data, but I still need you. If you're heading into the desert, give me a call.
I'll keep working for you, but I don't like where this is going.
Frankly, neither do I. You can reach me from a secure line at one of the militia bases. We'll talk soon.
Okay. We have the carbon-scored armor set that we're starting to unlock. There we are, level 67. So, we'll get out of this safe house. We'll play around with our utility point and then we'll take a break. So when we come back, we'll be heading into Jundland proper. So, get ourselves out of here. Happy days. Right, take a scenic view. So, utility point. What were we thinking? We grab the cooldown on Bag of Tricks. Yeah, that's fine. We weren't thinking about the cooldown of Scrambling Field, though the damage reduction would be quite nice. The 5% damage reduction. Right, okay, that might be the only reason we want to take Riot Screen. Reduces damage from damage over time abilities. We can make our pulse detonator knock back targets even further. Which may not seem like much, but actually it could be useful on the upcoming, on the next flashpoint. Maybe. Diversion seems amazing, but it's very situational to increase our armor penetration. When our scrambling field is activated, you gain a charge of shield reserve for each enemy inside your scrambling field. This also increases our damage reduction. I think we'll take bait and switch. For when we do our combat roll, it heals us, and it also increases our duration of dodge. Or the pulse detonator knockback could be quite nice. Or do I just want to put my point into another tree here? Yeah, we'll put it into our when we use our roll, we get healed. I might need to look at using our dodge a bit more. Increases our chance to dodge melee and range attacks. Yeah, no, that's fine. What we'll do is we'll take a break here. When we come back, once again, we're going to be leaving Anchorhead. We're going to be heading over to Jundland. Just outside of Tukrek's Cantina, there is a hollow terminal. And that's where the SAS agent Fowler will contact us to look further into Zerka's facility here. And I think there was 2, maybe 3 more quests in Dreviad Outpost we can look into. But either way, that's for next time. I'm going to take a reasonable break for those of you who may be lurking here on Twitch. So I'm going to go grab a bite to eat. But if you're watching this later on YouTube, thank you for joining me here as well. Feel free to leave a comment if you so wish. And hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. But, until then, take care. Bye-bye now.